Our HBCUs have a legacy that's straight up golden. And McDonald's is proud to help keep it that way. Since 2021, the Golden Arches has connected with the Thurgood Marshall College Fund to provide $1 million in scholarships for students headed to our HBCUs. That kind of cash helps keep bright minds on the yard, dreams within reach, and the future golden. Learn more about McDonald's Black and Positively Golden scholarships at mcdblackscholars.com.
This episode of Dreams and Drive is brought to you by Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Dream Drivers, it's Raina here, and I've got something exciting to share with y'all today. You know we're always on a hunt for that perfect refreshment, and let me tell you, Starry Lemon Lime Soda hits different. There's something about that crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor that just brings the good vibes and great taste every time. And the best part, it's caffeine-free, so you can enjoy it anytime, anywhere without the jitters. Whether you're catching up with friends, taking a moment for yourself, or just need a refreshing pick-me-up, a crisp, cold sip of Starry is like a little burst of in every can. It's the perfect companion for all those moments that make life sweet. So what are you waiting for? It's time to see other sodas. Go find Starry now in stores or online and experience that refreshingly crisp taste for yourself. Stay refreshed, stay dreaming, and let's get into this episode. Hey Dream Drivers, welcome to episode 409 of the Dreams and Drive podcast. This episode is going to be a short one. I'm reading my road trip newsletters out loud in the next few episodes. I experienced a family tragedy last week, and doing this podcast still gives me joy, and so I wanted to find a way that felt right to still be able to release episodes before the end of the year. I know I had a lot of plans, but sometimes longer journeys, things happen. So this week I'll be reading you a little bit about a road trip that I hold dear to my heart. If you guys are not part of the road trip community, you can sign up by going to dreamsanddrive.com/join. That's dreamsanddrive.com/join, where you can sign up there. Make sure you're following me on social media. Dreams and Drive is everywhere across the social media worlds. We are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. Make sure to connect and join the community on social media there. So let me just get straight into the road trip. I think I'm going to read it all the way through. You guys enjoyed when I did it last time. So yeah, sit back. The vibes for this week are going to be Garnet Silk's Lord Look Over My Shoulders. It's a song that I talk about when I think of the person that I'm going to be talking about today. I can't think of a specific song, but I think about a vibe. And if you type in Garnet Silk, Lord Look Over My Shoulders, maybe I'll put a little clip of it here. Maybe I won't. I probably won't. Go to YouTube, look it up, and enjoy, guys. Thank you, Daddy. Who knew that trip we took would be so important to me now? There was a hurricane coming. The tunes. It's funny because when I think of my dad, I don't think of a specific song. It's more of a vibe. So let's load in Garnet Silk, Lord Watch Over Our Shoulders.
Here I come again, Jaja, before your presence we singing. Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow.
The drive. I unexpectedly lost one of the most important people in my life last week, my father. If you know me, or even if you've been a fan of this show for the past 8 years, you know how much my father meant to me. He was my teacher, encourager, protector, my superhero, and more. Words really can't explain how much he meant to me personally. It's still so early in the grieving process, and I think it hasn't hit me fully yet. I've been getting by on his memories, videos, pictures, and words, and somehow thinking that he'll call me soon. I don't know how the next weeks or months or years will be, but there is this one thing that will forever be true for me. My father taught me so much and left me with so many lessons. For this week's drive, I want to take you back a few years to an hour or so in a time that will forever stay ingrained in my head. It was Saturday, August 21st, 2021, and Hurricane Henry was on its way to the New Jersey, New York City, tri-state area. My family was gathered at my aunt's house in Queens, New York for a barbecue to celebrate my cousin's birthday and graduation from NYU. I was in attendance with a young Axel, happy to be around family during a time when COVID had kept us from gathering intimately.
HBCUs, they're more than just schools, right? They're where we learn, grow, and build. It's a place where we're free to be ourselves, innovate, and live our best lives while chasing those dreams, and yes, securing that bag. But the journey to success is not always easy. That's why Walmart is here for you every step of the way. From late night study sessions to game day celebration, Walmart's got your back, helping you manifest those big, audacious dreams. Whether you're starting a business, climbing the career ladder, or figuring it all out, Walmart is here supporting Black excellence at HBCUs. At the end of the day, your hustle, your creativity, and your journey matter. Walmart, we're all about empowering you with the spark to keep pushing forward. So let's get to it together. Learn more about how we are amplifying your story at walmart.com/Black and Unlimited. It's your journey, and we're proud to be a part of it.
So let me tell y'all about my new favorite thing, all the amazing deals on the McDonald's app where you can save money every single day. I've been using it so much lately, taking advantage of all the app deals on the daily because you know your girl is all about saving coins. One of my favorite things right now to do after picking up my boys is to treat them to a post-school snack. I love that I can scroll through the app and see all the options they have to offer, plus the daily deals, and you know I love the feature of ordering ahead. The boys love their nuggets and fries, and depending on how many reward points I have, I can even redeem a comb for myself every once in a while to seal the deal. I've been putting all my friends on to this time-saving, money-saving hack. And get this, right now you can get a 10-piece chicken McNuggets for just $1 when you order in the app. It's only valid through December 2nd, 2024 at participating McDonald's. Offer valid one time per week, excludes delivery, and you must opt into rewards. McDonald's, save money every day with the app. The day was calm, but as the night grew nearer, the winds and rain intensified. Those who lived far started to strategize about what the best next steps were. Should we hunker down where we were or attempt to get back home before the height of the storm approached? I had driven to New York alone with a 10-and-a-half-month-old Axel and was scared. "Come, Raina, it's time to go home," said my father. "I'm scared, Dad." "Come, Raina, come, we have to leave." "No," he replied. We lived a few blocks away from each other, so it was my plan to follow him home. My dad knew how to navigate the streets and highways of New York. I trusted that he would lead me home safely. I buckled Axel and myself into the car and waited for him to pull in front of me. From my rearview mirror, I saw him get into and turn his car on, but he didn't move. I called him via my car's Bluetooth and asked what's going on. "You drive in front, I'll drive behind you." I immediately started to panic. Like, what was he thinking? Why would he want me to drive in front? Was this guy crazy? "I'll drive behind you. I don't want anyone or anything to hit you from behind." "Dad, what?" There was a hurricane coming and this man wanted me to steer us home, and I had a baby in the backseat. "Raina, listen, you know how to get home. I'm behind you. I got your back. We'll be on the phone the entire time. I'll tell you where to go. Just drive." And so I drove. With my dad on speakerphone, I navigated through Queens, downtown Manhattan, through the Holland Tunnel, and through the many pit stops and detours we came up against. Because they closed the important Route 280 once we got into New Jersey, we had to show me how to avoid the downtown section of Newark because according to him, the drainage system sucked and weren't managed well. It turns out he was right, as so many cars got stuck on main roads in Newark that night. Almost 2 hours later, we made it home. My heart may have been racing the entire time, but Axel, me, and my dad made it home safely.
Lights are going up, excitement all around. It can only mean one thing. McRib is here. People throwing parties, ugly sweaters everywhere. Holiday swag lined up for the best time of the year. It can only mean one thing. McRib is here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's for a limited time only. With the $5 meal deal at McDonald's, 5 hits different. 5 gets you a McDouble or McChicken and a small fry and a small drink and a 4-piece McNuggets. 5 gets you more at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary for a limited time only.
So I can imagine my dad asking me, so what did you learn, Raina? Most of us think we need someone to guide us, but most of the time we need someone to have our back, to support us. Sure, others can tell you where to go and how to do something, but it's up to you to put the foot on the gas and get yourself there. That support, your six, can see things in your blind spot that you can't. There's so much value in having someone willing to help you get where you need to go, but still give you the autonomy to drive on your own. This story sums up so much of me and my dad's relationship. He empowered me. He made sure I had the confidence to drive, quite literally, on my own, even during dangerous, potentially life-threatening situations. He believed in me. That belief is probably what I'll miss the most about him. But belief can live on even when someone passes. His belief lives inside me. It will continue to fuel me along this journey, even if he will no longer physically be part of it. I'm sure for you, this story may bring up something else for you. If it does, please let me know. So the next section of the road trip is Fuel Up, and this section is where I highlight an episode that I want you guys to check out. And as you know, my dad taught me so much, and I'm happy I documented a lot of those lessons. And there's an episode that reminds me just how special he was to me. So in episode 271, I think that was back in 2021, or was this 2019? I don't remember. It was a while ago. I did an episode called 5 Lessons My Jamaican Dad Taught Me About Life. I'll probably do that one later this week as well, do a re-air of that one. But if you want to listen to that, it's a great one. It's where I talk about the 5 things my dad taught me. And there's a mini interview. And it's just a gem because it's like all the things that you go through in your life, all the things that it's setting you up to kind of succeed to where you are today. And I'm just happy that he instilled so much in me. And I just documented so many of the lessons because I know it's still going to live here within me. So when I go back and listen to that episode, all I can do is smile because I know he'd be proud. And I know that even though some of the lessons are very obscure, they mean something. He was this very deep person when you actually sat down and just got to, as his brother would say, reason. He loved to reason. And I'm happy that I'm able to share part of him with you all. For this week's Pit Stop Pause, I don't really have much. But during this past week, I found that just taking time to breathe has helped center me when my heart starts racing. So my admonition to all of you guys is, when in doubt, breathe. That's what's been able to take me through this horrendous, probably the worst week of my life, is breathing. I kind of remember when I was running, when I used to be a runner and I would be training for races. It's all about controlling your breath, right? Because your breath, your legs won't outlast your breath, meaning you need that fuel and that breath, that, that oxygen that you're bringing into your body is going to fuel everything else that you need to win that race. So when in doubt, breathe, focus on getting that oxygen, refuel yourself. And then lastly, keys to success. So it's short, and I'm just going to read you guys what I have here because that's all that I have on my heart to say to you all. And I just really hope that this resonates with you in some way. I'm happy I had 33 years with my dad. I know I'll miss him forever, but his memories will live on. If you love someone, make sure they know. If you appreciate someone, make sure they know. There may be a time that comes when that communication won't be so direct. Don't lose the chance to express how you feel while they are still here. Gratitude will always be a major key. Thank you, Daddy. Dreams and drive forever. Love, Raina.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Ooh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.